Today in this video we will learn about why to learn Japanese or what is a JLPT test, how to do it, what are the levels of JLPT test and what are the benefits of doing a JLPT test. JL what is JLPT? So JLPT is a proficiency test to evaluate your proficiency in Japanese language. So if you are non-native speaker, to prove your proficiency, you have to give JLPT test. Or this test is conducted by Japan Educational Exchange and Services in collaboration of Japan Foundation. So let's learn about what are the levels of JLPT test. So there are 5 levels in the JLPT test, and N5 is the basic and beginner level. So N5 is the beginner level. In this N5 level, you have to understand basic Japanese phrases or greetings and simple sentences like hi, hello, what are you doing? This type of sentences. And in this N5 level, you have to learn about around 800 words and 100 kanjis. 100 kanjis. I will tell you about what are the kanjis later. And after that, if you pass, you have to give N4 level, which is the elementary level. In this level, you will understand daily basic conversation or short text and simple sentences of Japanese. Simple sentences. So if you pass this level, you have to give N3 level, which is the intermediate level. Intermediate level. And in this level, you if you pass this level, you will read and understand everyday conversation, emails, notices, articles, or you can handle casual speeches amongst your friends or your colleagues. So to clear this level, you have to understand around 3700 words or 650 kanjis. So if you clear N3 level, you are eligible to get a you are eligible to get a job in Japan because some companies give you easily job if you are N3 pass out. And after that, you have to clear N2 level, which is the advanced level. It is upper intermediate level. And after clearing this level, you will understand news, work related conversations, or opinion based articles. To clear this level, you have to understand around 6,000 words or 1,000 kanjis. So, my friends, N2 level is the most advanced level. You have to prepare a lot for that. Mostly companies prefer N2 level to get a job because after clearing N2, you will easily understand your what are your boss saying about you, what task he give to you. And after that, we have N1, which is the fluent level, and it is near to native level. After clearing this level, you will read and comprehend complex Japanese articles, academic papers, advanced Japanese used in business. So in Japanese, there are lots of levels of Japanese like casual Japanese, business level Japanese. So after clearing N1, you will easily understand business level Japanese. To clear this level, you have to understand around 10,000 words or 2,000 kanjis. So now let's learn why JLPT is important. So JLPT is very important for the four reasons. First is your career opportunities. I already told you that many companies require N3, N2 or N1 for job application. So if you pass these levels, you will easily get a job in Japan. And the second reason is higher education. So if you want to study in Japanese university, you will require a JLPT certification for your admission and you will get admission easily. And third reason is visa and residency. So if you aim to live in Japan or and you have N1 or N2, you will easily get a work visa or permanent residency also. And fourth is boosting confidence. So GLPT serves a structured way to measure your Japanese learning progress. So if you are planning a trip to Japan and you started learning Japanese, you will easily communicate to locals and your trip go amazing. So now let's learn how to learn Japanese. To learn Japanese you have to master hiraganas, katakana, which is the basic script of Japanese, and the second is basic grammar and sentence structures. Start with simple sentence structures like grammar patterns like this, must, te, iru, tai, and you can use resources like Genki book, Minna no Nihongo, or Taikin Guide, which are the most famous books to learn Japanese. And after that, you have to build your vocabulary and kanji knowledge. So, you already know that to master a language, you have to understand what are the vocabulary. So, you have to practice that and to use and to learn that you can use flashcards apps like Anki, Wanikani, or Study Kanji app. And the fourth is listening and speaking practice. So you already know to master a language, you have to understand what the person is saying and you have to speak in that language also. So you have to practice listening and speaking. And you can use watch animes, dramas, Japanese dramas, and YouTube videos in Japanese. So you can understand what the person is saying and you can learn NHK News easy for slow and clear Japanese, and you can use shadowing. Repeat after native speaker, like watch a video and start repeating what the person is saying. And fifth is reading and writing. So to pass JLPT levels, you have to understand what is written in Japanese with kanjis. So you can try reading simple Japanese sentences and make a habit to write diary daily in Japanese with simple sentences. And now let's see how long does it take to pass JLPT. So according to some research, to pass JLPT and 5 beginner level, you have to study around 150 to 300 hours. And to pass JLPT and 4 level, you have to study around 300 to 600 years, matlab hours, not years. And to pass N3 intermediate level, you have to study around 600 to 1000 hours. And goes with the N2 advanced, which is the advanced level, you have to study around 1000 to 1800 hours. And for N1, which is the fluent level, you have to study more than 1800 hours. Recommended study resources. So for textbook, you can use Genki for N5 or N4 beginner levels, Minna no Nihongo, Taikim Guide. These are the most famous books to learn Japanese. And for apps, you can use Anki flashcards for vocabulary and kanji, Wanikini for kanji, and Duolingo also. And you can also watch some YouTube channels like Japanese Amo with Misa, Nihongo no Mori, or learn Japanese with comprehensible inputs. So these are the resources which can help you to learn Japanese. And final advice is stay consistent. Like even if you give 30 minutes daily in Japanese learning, your Japanese will improve in a year. And use multiple resources. Don't rely on a single textbook. Combine reading, writing, speaking, all of this, and practice speaking also alone or with your friends, whatever. And don't fear about mistakes because it is a new language to you, so you can